Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your February bonus reading. Thank you so much for joining me. My name's Michelle, this is Gypsy Insights, and I want to thank each and every one of you for your likes, your shares and your subscribes, and most of all for your comments. Please do keep them coming. I read each and every one and I always respond, so please do drop me a comment down below. Alright Sagittarius Sun and Sagittarius Rising, this is your reading for February 2026, bonus read for Sagittarius. Alright, you've drawn the energy of the Light Princess. Now, the Light Princess is an ungrounded energy. So there's a feeling around this of either you or someone around you needing to ground in reality. There's a feeling here of keeping things real. If there's people around you at the present time that are talking or not making sense when they're talking, you can tell that they're ungrounded. They speak a lot in terms about, airy-fairy kinds of things, like Saturn's in Pisces and all that kind of stuff. It's not that you don't believe in the zodiac or believe in that kind of astrology, but you also are very much grounded in reality, and you know that reading your horoscope is something that is done on a daily basis, but it isn't really meant to be taken all that seriously. So there's that kind of feeling. Dealing with people who are perhaps a little too ungrounded, and you're a more grounded energy, and it becomes a little bit difficult between you and a person or you and other people at this time, because you're trying to be grounded and they're very ungrounded. Or for some of you who are cross-watching for Sagittarius, it could be the other way around. Let me just close this window, guys. Someone's starting up a blower. All right. Let's see. Sagittarius. Starting with past energy, present, the near future, your advice or your best path to follow, what's happening around you, hopes and fears, the potential outcome, what may be hidden from you, and the overall energy. So Sag, right in the center, we do have the Four of Cups, but it wanted to come up in the reverse. Now it says on this card ennui, which can certainly be what this card is symbolic of, but when it's in the reverse, it's not. It's more of an engagement with other people. When you're a Four of Cups energy, you are a little bit estranged or detached. There's an energy here of someone around. I feel it's someone around you, but of course it could be you. But for the majority of you, I'm sensing this presence of at least one person, possibly two or three, that are not really understanding or listening to you at this time. Like, you're trying to be more practically minded. You're trying to tell people what you need, what you're craving, what your desires are in life, your goals, your ambitions, and people are just not listening. It's almost like they've imprisoned you in this fantasy realm. I'm getting that weird kind of energy. But you're a very real person, and you deserve to be treated as such. You have the same issues, problems as everybody else. But for some reason, there's people around you, or at least one person, who seems to have put you on this fantasy thing, like escapism. They may come to you for an escape. They may come to you and not be basing the interactions with you in reality. So that's what I'm getting, guys. In the past, King of Wands. Okay. I do feel it's this person. Now, it could be a man, but it doesn't have to be. The energy around this is one of, they could be Aries, they could be Leo, or they could be Sag like yourself as well, but they don't have to be the particular sign. I'm more getting the energy around this person of someone who is seen a certain way. It's like I'm getting this mirror. They look at you and they see a mirror. Okay. So they see you in themselves, is what I'm getting from Spirit. Okay. Current energy is strength. Certainly could be a Leo, but again, doesn't have to be the sign. Wow. This is them seeing you as very courageous, bold, very powerful figure, adventurous spirit, and they see you and they liken themselves to you. But I do feel with this Four of Cups in reverse, there's something here about not seeing your shadow side, not seeing the dark edges that you have, just seeing the bright edges, and not wanting to go too deep. And here we have the King of Swords, but it is in reverse, guys. Yeah. Wow, it's how do I put that? Again, I get someone who isn't. It's like I'll give you an example. It's the best way for me to put it. You could be dealing with something really stressful in your life, like with major implications, and you could go to this person and say, "Hey, look, I'm dealing with this," and they're not listening to you. They just carry on regardless. Don't see an issue. They certainly don't reach out to assist or support. They just think, "Oh well." Yeah, I get that kind of shrugging their shoulders. Oh well. We do have the best path to follow here is the Ten of Cups. So whatever is going to bring you ultimate joy, seeing this as reality rather than fantasy. That's where you differ. I feel that for you, Sagittarius, you know that anything is possible, that if you put your mind to it, if you put your focus, if you raise up that bow and arrow of yours and you have a goal, that you're going to achieve it. But this person around you, I don't feel has that same energy. They may want to do things, so they may think about doing things, but they don't actually take the action. I feel that they want to, though. Yeah, use your inner wisdom. We've got the High Priestess around you. Make sure that you ground yourself, that you think things logically. Your fear is the Five of Cups. So with you, Sagittarius, what I'm getting is you don't want to stay in this Four of Cups energy. You don't want to stay with what is. You're not happy with staying with what is. You want things to change. So with the Strength card, it's up to you to bring forth those changes. I don't feel that you can rely on this other person, but let's see. This Five of Cups is a fear. So there are unexpected endings as something that you fear. Changes that are not good. Sudden shifts in the energy that are negative. Okay. Well, it's natural, guys. I mean, I think we all fear that. But I do feel that for you, there is this darker energy that you're experiencing. A lot of regrets over the past. The outcome, though, is the Ace of Pentacles. But it is coming up in the reverse. So I do feel that you want abundance, but it is a missed opportunity, a block. And what's hidden here is transformation or transition, but it is in reverse. Again, I feel that this is somebody else, not you, Sagittarius. You want something to be grounded in reality, You need something to take place. You need it done sooner rather than later. And this person is just fantasizing, dreaming, which isn't of help to you at all, Sagittarius. I think that you need to really focus your energy on solving problems in your life and being around people who can help you solve those problems, but not in a airy-fairy kind of let's just talk about it way, but in a very real, grounded way, can assist you and can support you. That's what I'm feeling. Like someone that you can actually physically touch, see, hear, rather than just someone on the internet, that kind of thing. Let's see where all of this is going. Sagittarius. I want to get one card from here, and then I'll talk about that last day in the light energy. Okay, now this is card number 8, and I do like the energy around this card. There is a feeling around it, Sagittarius, of letting go of past regrets. This 5 of Cups. Whatever it was, memories, whether they were happy or not so good, they could be or have been at the forefront of your mind for a while. You may be thinking back about choices and about how your life could have been different, or you could have been thinking about what could have been if you'd taken a different choice, a different path. But Spirit is saying there's no place for tears or regret in your forward journey. What's done is done. You can't, there's no point in looking back, Spirit is saying. Really, the time for that is past. It's gone. It's very important for you, Sagittarius, to remember that you are in control of what happens next in your life. You could be feeling quite vulnerable at this point in time. But with Strength card there, I have every hope that you won't allow vulnerability to be a weakness. Spirit is saying allow the challenges of the past to become your strength with this card. Hanging on to old negative emotions will hinder you. They will serve no purpose now except to learn from them, and I feel that you've already done that. It is very important right now, Sagittarius, that you seek a very positive way to deal with negative emotions or memories. Don't allow them to clutter your mind. If negative thoughts do come in, push them away with positive dreams and ideas. Stay very future-focused, guys, very future-focused. Now, I want to see, with this last day in the light energy, there is going to be something quite unexpected that comes into you, and I do feel that it is going to be positive. There is a blessing with this card, and that's about change. So if you're currently in the darkness with this energy, feeling very weary, Spirit is saying be hopeful, because you'll soon emerge into the light again, risen, quite miraculously. So even if the past does lie in ruins, I feel it had to be. It couldn't be something that could go on. It is a blessing that this is in the past. And I do feel that for you it's about taking joy in the simple things in life. So whatever has passed here, it may have been quite complicated. So Spirit is saying the simplification of your life is something that's very needed at this point in time. Now, of course, being unprepared for change means we can be shocked by something unexpected, but I don't feel that's the case. I feel that's already happened. Yeah. Sag, you'll be able to handle this change. You'll be able to move through it, no matter how difficult it has seemed, Sagittarius. Now let's see, let's get some other cards for you guys. Yeah, there is an energy around you of someone who isn't seeing what you're going through and is just it's someone who, I don't know, I just get these people who are going through their own stuff, and they think, oh well, Sagittarius, they've got nothing to worry about. When obviously you do, you experience the same things, but what you go through, you may go through quietly. You may not be out there shouting it from the rooftops, saying, oh my gosh, this has happened to me, and and you may have been normally the person that listens to others. But when it comes time for people to listen to you, I feel the energy isn't there. It's very ungrounded. Yeah, and then they switch the topic back to them, even if you do say something quite radical. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to know, is what I'm getting from Spirit. Experience rebirth, absolutely. That's that unexpected change, is that you are experiencing a rebirth. You will be experiencing a rebirth. I don't feel it's anything from the past here, guys. There is a letting go, a moving on. Just around the corner is what I'm getting, is this change, a big change, a surprise change, a sudden shift in the energy with that Four of Cups in reverse. So this sense of ennui, looking back at the past with regrets, it is going to change. You are going to find contentment again, and it will be your choice whether you do it alone or whether you choose a partner, because I do have choices around you here, Sagittarius. Now let's see, anything else please for Sagittarius for February. Voyage. Yeah, you already have the answers. So for some of you, you may be planning trips. You may know that something distant is the place for you. There is a sense here of a sudden shift or a sudden journey. For some, you are specifically drawn to foreign countries at this time, or even taking a journey by ship. Here we have this lady on the ship. Follow your instincts with that High Priestess. Your inner wisdom is there to guide you. You'll know which way to go. There will be a time of transition here from the past into the future. You do seem to be going through this period of transition. Anytime we experience a rebirth, there is in the middle that time of transition, healing. And I do see that with that transformation card. You're almost through this stage in life, but not quite yet in February. But I do feel that you're starting to see the end of a dark period in your life, a challenging period in your life. Things will get better. Hold on and trust that things will go your way. And if people are not around you, are not taking you seriously at this time, I think you have to let that go. There's a private grieving energy around you, grieving privately the loss of the past. So Sagittarius, this looks pretty good to me. I say stay grounded in reality. Ground your hopes, ground your desires with strong action, bold action. And you have every reason to hope that things are going to shift. The energy around you is going to be one of transformation. You already have the answers that you need, Sagittarius. Tap into that inner wisdom and allow this to come in. Spirit is saying rather than staying in like an energy of, oh, nothing is ever going to change, that there's no opportunity out there for me. Spirit is saying, go out there and take. Be bold, take what's yours. Yeah. And I feel that your energy is going to be experiencing a strong rebirth starting in February. And you're going to see the way forward a lot clearer than when you started this year, Sagittarius. I'm going to leave it there. Wish you all the very best. Please do take care. If you'd like a personal reading, you can reach out to me. My links are down below, or you can Google me, Gypsy Insights Tarot on Etsy. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. If you haven't subscribed already, please do punch that subscribe button. Love to have you guys. And don't forget to comment down below, especially if something in this reading has connected with you. I wish you all the very best, Sagittarius. Please take care, and bye for now.